Alright friends, so I have been asked to do a reaction video of this apparent Nick Jonas guitar solo fail. I know it's a few years old and caused a lot of hoopla. I know I'm late to the barbecue, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't know much about this guy. I remember hearing a few years ago he was very popular. I think him and his brother are musicians. I don't know if they're in a band or whatever. We're going to take a look at this guitar solo. Apparently it's an epic fail. Not really familiar with it. And let's see what happens here, okay? So. Okay, we're gonna go over that one more time. What the fuck was that? Okay. I want to take a second to get my thoughts together here for this. This was some big awards show or something he was playing at. Now, when we see celebrities mess up, things go wrong for them, I think a lot of people get a kick out of it. It was bad. It was pretty bad. As a guitar instructor, as someone who's played live for many years, you know, it's funny, we just did a reaction video with Stevie Ray Vaughan. Look at Little Sister, when he broke the string and he kept playing, and the way that is live experience, right? Oh God, where do we be with this? So I think what might be good is, number one, my first question to Nick, it's not going to be well, I guess it is a criticism. It's like, dude, you're professional, you're probably making really good money at what you're doing. You knew you were going to do this big show, and you know, you would have had time to practice, rehearse. A part of me would like to say there's no excuse for it on a professional level. On a personal level, you know, I guess that would be pretty embarrassing. But it didn't really have to be that way. And if he just would have done a couple of things, so I'm going to take a few minutes, I'm going to do a quick chord analysis, and we're going to talk about what he did and a couple of little things that he should have done. Okay guys, so this whole thing about Nick Jonas, it is funny. He screwed up, he knows he screwed up, but at the same time I realized watching this, there's a whole host of things we can learn here from a musical perspective, a theoretical perspective, a playing perspective, and also playing live, what not to do and what to do if you get lost, if your brain freezes, and if you make some mistakes. One of the things when you make a mistake live or you're freezing and you're not sure, you always want to go back to knowing where your safe notes are. Let's do a quick little analysis of this chord progression, and I'm even going to provide a really simple backing track for you guys to practice what we've talked about here to help you with your playing. So the backing track will be in the description box for you to click on and practice playing over. So what he's doing, he's soloing over A flat major, D flat major, B flat minor, G flat major twice, and then resolve on the D flat again. This is in the key of D flat major. It's a 1-4-5 chord progression in the key of D flat major with your G flat and your A flat being your 4 and your 5 chords. We also have a 6th chord in there, our B flat minor. A lot of guitar players are going to go right away to their D flat major pentatonic scale. Now, in doing that, D flat is not one of the more common keys to be soloing in for a lot of guitar players. Now, for seasoned veterans, jazz players, people that do improvisational stuff all the time, they'd be like, just give me the key, tell me what, you know, not a big deal. But for a lot of people, this is an interesting key. Let's take a look at what Nick's doing. Let's break it down. So we have A flat. That first lick he's doing, it sounds good. He's accenting the A flat. It's in key. Okay, now though, we're going to go back to D flat. And this is where things start to go a little awry here. He's taking the 11th fret, which is an E flat. So that is what is called a major second interval, okay? It's a second note in the D flat major scale. It is a major second interval, not one of the nicer intervals to be on. And he's bending it up. That's cool because he's bending. And he's trying to hit the major third, in this case, F. F is the third degree, major third interval to D flat major, okay? That's what Nick wanted. He was a little flat. He didn't quite make it. So he's actually hitting a minor third, E, very quickly, but then he comes down and he's accenting E flat, which is a major second interval. It's not one of the notes. Guys, when you solo, try and, especially with the basic triads, try and hang around one of the notes that are in the chord. So when you bend, vibrato, or accent, make sure it's one of the notes in the chords, okay? First, third, fifth. Really simple. Okay, so this is where it starts to get a little weird, okay? Next, he goes to a B flat minor. So what does he have? He's going over a B flat minor here, and he's got a couple of notes happening. Yeah, these are pretty bad. He's got that major second interval happening there. He's got major second interval fever. Not one of the good notes. So over the B flat minor, accent that F, man. That note he was going for. So if he would have taken it over that B flat minor, that would have sounded fantastic. Okay, this gets pretty sour. So he's over the G flat major, and he is taking the 16, which is A flat, and he is trying, again, he's going for that major third bend. Right there. B flat, that's the note he wants for the major third. That's what Nick is after. It's not quite hitting there, it's flat. So again, he's missing the bend, so he's hitting A. Ugh. He's flat. So that's something you definitely have to watch and be careful with for sure. So and then he just runs to the girl. So the good thing is he just kept going and didn't facially or give any cues that he screwed up. Okay, but one of the big things, guys, is keep moving. If you're on a bad note or you get lost or your mind freezes up, it doesn't matter. Keep moving. Don't let that note reference against what you're playing over. That's when the audience is going to start going, what? And then you're going to start looking bad. People are going to go, oh my God, he's lost. Let's redo the solo, which what I think was what he was trying to do, okay? And I'm just going to put in a few of those little tips that I said that would have made the solo great. Again, when he went back to the D flat, just resolving on the D flat. So when he's playing the major pentatonic scale up here, just knowing his notes right there, okay? 14 on the B, that is your D flat. Guys, if you want to practice your D flat major pentatonic, practice your soloing, always use your ears, make sure that your bends are in key. You know, Nick, with just a couple of little things, he could have just turned that around and made it look really good. Remember, guys, don't give it away to the audience facially when you make a mistake or you screw up. Also, Nick did good with that. He just started running. But when you're playing, do not sit on those bad notes. Just keep moving. I don't care if you have to do something chromatically. If you have to do like, keep moving, but be aware of where your safe notes are. Look at a chord progression and say, okay, these are the notes that are going to work. These are my safe spots if I screw up or if my head gets lost or my head freezes up. So anyways, guys, we can thank Nick for that. I think a lot of people can learn from that. So remember, practice hard, practice smart, and we'll see you soon.